Hi guys, Crafty Catsy here. I just wanted to show you my latest project. This is my first attempt at a vintage tag. And first of all, before I tell you anything, I have to tell you about the picture that I used on it. It was given to me by Suziecrafter. I hope I'm saying that right, Suzie. I had really admired the beautiful tags that she's done, and this was one of my favorite pictures that Suzie had, so I just loved it. And so she sent me a couple copies of the picture. Thank you. And this is what I've done with one of them. So, geez, I don't even know where to begin because there is so much done to this tag. I cut it on my Cricut. It's about 8 inches tall. It's a glossy cardstock. It's really glossy. I didn't realize that when I picked it up to start it. So I had a little bit of trouble with it as far as doing the distressing ink and stuff at the beginning, because it just didn't seem to want to dry, and that's when I realized it was really glossy. So yeah, I used distress ink, I used sponge sugar, and peeled paint, I believe, or shabby shutters, one of those two, the green, and vintage photo. And then what I did was I put some embossing powder on it and used my tool and did that. And then let's see. Sorry guys, I don't have my tripod at the moment. I took a piece of paper, a separate piece of paper that I had embossed, the pink one, and I had put it through my Cuttlebug on. I have a cherry blossom folder, embossing folder, so I ran it through that, and then used my cherry limeade glimmer mist, and that's how I got the pinkish color, the reddish pinkish color. And then I used a Martha Stewart punch to do the this lace border here. You can see a little better right here. I punched that out of plain cardstock, and I glimmer misted that with Deepest Plum, I believe it's called. And then these little flowers, the yellow ones, I made those with another Martha Stewart punch. It's actually a stamp and punch. There's 3 little stamps that store in the top of the punch. And the first layer is a big stamp for the flower, and then there's a second layer, which is the purple, and then there's a third layer, which is the stamen in the middle. So there's like 3 steps to that, and then you punch it out when you're done the stamping. And those are the colors I used for that, and I made a bunch of those and put them around, and I put tiny little yellow pearls in the middle of them. And the this stuff here, this I bought a ring, a plastic ring with a bunch of white roses on it at the dollar store, and it had this stuff here as part of the bouquet, and it looks like tiny little seeds. It's really neat, and it was white like the roses, but I glimmer misted it and used the Deepest Plum on that as well. And this was another part, this flower here. This was another part of that rose ring, because there was like perfect roses all the way around the ring, and then there were some of these in between the roses with those seed things. So I took, and this was white also. So I glimmer misted this as well. And the stamen in the middle, I took smooch, my pink smooch, and did paint the stamen. Then I put all that stuff on. I distressed the photo itself before I did anything else to it. I took some vintage pink and some vintage, was it? Yeah, vintage pink. No, spun sugar, distressed ink, and did a little bit of that and on her cheeks. Then I took some vintage photo around the photo to kind of make it look old. And then I put a little bit of stickles for her earrings and a piece of pearl string for her necklace. I just thought that was kind of a neat idea. And I also took some and put a square of the pearls around the frame of the photo itself, not the tag. Then I put, it's 3D, this acetate, I think it's called, butterfly, so it's sitting up on top of the pearls that goes around there. And the same for this bird here. I glued it to the seed thing there, so it's sitting out too. It gives it, you know, some really nice dimension. And oh, and I used a piece of this lace here that I got in a package from oh my goodness, from Elaine. I know I got a couple different packages and I can't remember which one this was, but this lace was from Elaine, I believe. So thank you. Let's see the back. The back, I put a Heidi Swap sticker. I did distress the back with a little bit of the vintage pink and the vintage photo, but I put the Heidi Swap sticker to dress up the back just a little bit. Then I put this acetate pocket here. Sorry, 1 second. And it's got a butterfly, and I just glued the sides and the bottom so I could use it as a pocket. I made this ticket with my Tim Holtz ticket die, and it's got, oops, this way. I stamped a couple of roses and then did some faux stitching around there after I used vintage photo to aid it. And let me get this the right way. It's handmade by Crafty Catsy, 2010. And then I, oops, sorry guys, I'm going to just stick that in there. And the, sorry, I have to lay it down there. My backdrop just fell, sorry about that guys. I have to do this with the tag laying down. The fibers I got from several different racks and swaps, and I just put the colors together that I thought would look good, like some yellow to go with the yellow flowers, some pink to go with all the pink that's in the tag, and this ribbon that it's satin, but it's leaf. It's like a vine with leaves on it. Really pretty. And I experimented. Oh, I'm running out of time. And made this.